So ahead of row number 4, unfortunately, there is no Daryl Dance, number 47 on the grid then. So Tyler Donovan then, he is essentially the champion in waiting to be confirmed. Red lights are on for this 10-lap race. Out go the lights, and it's not the best of starts there for James Fern at the end of row number 1 on that black and yellow, number 102 Suzuki, but looks like he's coming under pressure now from someone on the second row. Could well be Justin Rose there as we watch him go around Redgate for the first time, and it was Justin Rose who's up there in the 3rd position. I can see Paul Fagg and George Prenos bringing up the rear of the field, and it's George who just about finds his way through on Paul Fagg, but down crane occurs for the first time. And that certainly looks as though it's the blue and gold, number 19 Kawasaki of young Tyler Donovan, who of course he is the Retro 1000 champion of this season, looking to make it his 2nd title in as many classes this year. Good stuff for the man on that number 19 Kawasaki, but they're back into our sight now through the left-right sequence of Schwantz and McLean's, and Tyler Donovan doing everything he can to extend his advantage at the front of the race at the moment then. So round the double apex right-hander at the far end of the circuit, getting the power down now, down the back straight, and Clinton Wood is in contention here as well. Justin Rose, he started in the end of row number 2, 6th position on the grid for Justin Rose, but made up 3 positions by the time they got from the grid towards Redgate. But here comes Tyler Donovan, there's Clinton Wood. James Fern is through it into 3rd position now, and looking to challenge Clinton Wood. Not quite close enough this time around, is he, as they go into Redgate? No, Clinton just has enough of an advantage to hold on to that 2nd place, but it is Tyler Donovan who leads by 0.9 of a second.
Tyler doing a great job as ever. He's, again, the shackles are off really. If Daryl's not there, he knows he is the champion basically, because he certainly can't stop and grab those. We're going to come and get those very shortly. We appreciate the service though, sir. Thank you so much. Yeah, Tyler Donovan, the probably the only double champion at the club this year, so it's a remarkable achievement. That's got to mean that his name will be in serious contention for some nice end-of-year trophies at some point. We'll wait and see. Clinton Wood, though, he's a real comeback man. Clinton used to race 20-odd years ago or so. We used to see him at the KRC Endurances and things like that. And another contemporary of mine in Jeremy Hills. And it's good to see him out there with a really good turn of speed as well. James Fern, he's won his first race here a couple of years ago, didn't he, James? From memory, was that here?
Potentially.
And James not able to hook up as well as he'd like today. Over the line he goes, though. Yep. Still involved in that very good battle as he moves up into 2nd place and chases after Tyler Donovan now.
Yeah, that's the fastest lap we've seen all weekend from James Fern, in fact. A 1 minute 13.259. He's 7/10 of a second quicker than Clinton Wood. He leads him by half a second, but Tyler Donovan at 1 minute 12.914. Quickest lap we've seen in this particular race over the course of the weekend is Daryl Dance's 1 minute 11.638.
Half a second away from Steve Butterworth's lap record from last year, so not quite able to do it. The Wolverhampton-based builder, who unfortunately hasn't been racing with us very much this year at all. I think he only came out to play at Alton Park, and he showed a clean set of Pirellis to the rest of the field there in the power bike race, actually, from memory. He rode really well.
I think he's doing a bit of BSB Stock 1000 this year.
Yeah, no, he's a very quick guy, Steve. Very nice guy, builder from there. So I mentioned in Wolverhampton, so relatively close to here. But right now it's the man who works at is it JD Sports or Go Outdoors?
Yeah,
or something?
no, JD. I
think.
Sports,
Yeah, it's all part of the same organisation at the end of the day. That's Tyler Donovan doing a great job out in front. Comes across the line once again, going purple there with another fastest lap. He'd love to claim a lap record for his trouble. So that 11.1 does seem like a long way away though, doesn't it, Bradley? It's a big old gap for an 11.1, isn't it?
Yeah, about 1.7 seconds at the moment there, 1.2 seconds, sorry, there for Tyler Donovan. They put, say, 1 minute 12.859 in on that lap. James Fern at 1 minute 13.4, so he's lapping as quick as he has done all weekend. Unfortunately, Tyler Donovan's just lapping that bit quicker. Yeah, that's always the trouble. Just when you're doing the best you possibly can and somebody's doing that a little bit better than you, it gets rather frustrating. So Thunderbike Extreme, we haven't given those much a mention. Unfortunately, it becomes the 2nd class in this particular group, and it has been Tony Russo who's taken the championship this year, and you can see that he is currently in 3rd place. Darren Corkett, the runner-up in the championship, leads the way at this stage. Again, another power to weight class, as indeed are all the Thunderbike
ones. The Thunderbike 500 is very much a home of the CB 500s, but you're more than welcome to turn up with something else if you think it can do the business. At the end of the day, as long as it's within the horsepower limit, that's the bottom line as far as that class goes. We will be having the Open 500 class next year. Really looking forward to that. Any sort of frame, any sort of engine, any configuration, any sort of induction, 500 cc's. That's the basic rule. There are lots of two-stroke specialists thinking of coming out and playing with that. It'd be really good to see a bit of a revival, because there's lots of very lovely two-strokes tucked away in garages which desperately need some exercising. So where are we there? 4 laps into this 10-lap race?
Yeah, 4 laps in as Tyler Donovan makes his way through the old hairpin and on towards Starkey's now, back into our side, just now right on cue. And Schwantz and McLean's very quick section of the circuit there, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Even on these big bikes, if it's not flat out, it's pretty close to it. Who's that coming in, mate?
That's Paul Fagg, unfortunately, on the 888 Yamaha R1. He's back into the pits.
The 888 Yamaha, it sounds like a Ducati configured machine, doesn't it? A Yamaha framed Ducati or something like that. Hey ho, the 888 was quite a while ago. Alright, Paul
Just
Fagg
a bit.
there.
It's over 30 years now, I think.
Yeah, well, you know, it's all history, and you're a good student of history there, lad, so don't worry about it too much.
Good riders rode the 888,
They
didn't
did
they?
indeed, yes.
Was it Giancarlo Falapa?
Falapa, yes, very
Stefan
famously.
Mertens.
Yes, excellent.
Foggy
raced the 888, and it's going to annoy me, the Belgian Raymond Roche. Yeah.
1990 World Superbike champion.
That's right, yep, well done.
Thank you.
No, it's a great history of Ducati. We don't see that many Ducatis at club racing, really, do we? You obviously mentioned the ones that we saw in the power bike race a little bit earlier there. They're Fiorini and somebody else there, I think, was on a Ducati. We don't see them come out. Morgan Mays had a Ducati in Thunderbike Sport as well, an older Ducati there. And of course, Matt Cham turns up in the Mini Twins on his Ducati Monster occasionally. But overall, the Ducatis are not seen as particularly desirable race bikes at club level. I think it's just the sheer cost of Ducati bits and pieces which puts a lot of people off, and that legendary Ducati reliability scares quite a few people away as well.
Notorious.
Could be why we don't see too many KTMs out there as well. But KTM with the new KTM
RC990,
990, which is going to be eligible for the MRO 600s next year, along with the Yamaha 900, the M9, the R9 triple. Obviously, you saw Phil Seaton come out at Snetterton on the R9, show us what that's capable of. And I do know at least one rider in the paddock who's in contention for a championship who's put the money down for the KTM as well. So we'll wait and see with great interest as to whether we're going to see a little bit more variety in machinery. And obviously these guys are allowed to race these in the European Super Sport as well. And KTM announced some sort of very interesting looking race package as well, didn't they, on Facebook, where they're doing some European rounds and open to riders of not national license holders. Not quite sure what the configuration was, but certainly caused a bit of a stir there briefly on social media, which is obviously what causing a stir is the place to do it. Well, man, he's not causing much of a stir at the moment. It's Tyler Donovan leading very comfortably indeed. What's his gap now between himself and James Fern?
Well, it's 2.6 seconds, but he has pulled out a further 0.8 of a second on this lap. And if I'm looking at the windows again, there's a few more spots of water on the window there.
Very gentle, but you're right, they are gathering rapidly, aren't they? Not quite enough to... How far are we? 7 laps into the race. So if the red flag did come out, then this would be declared a result. So being where you are now could be very important indeed. We were talking about this in the Thunderbike Sport race. You never know when that red flag is going to come out. And it's getting a little bit darker as well, isn't it?
It's getting that feel, yeah.
Don't really see much on the horizon though, certainly not in terms of heavy rain. Looking at where the wind is coming from, can't see any great cloud, but there's a bit of a haze over there on the hillsides, isn't there? So you wonder if that's coming across. It could be a little bit of light mist coming across more than rain at this stage, but there are more and more drops. Not seeing any umbrellas going up around the circuit just yet, but maybe people haven't brought their brollies with them because it's been a very dry summer indeed. So fingers crossed we're going to be able to get most of the program away, because this is exactly the same situation we saw a couple of races ago. Hopefully it's just a very brief passing cloud in the distance. Donovan, Fern, Wood is still your order out there on the circuit, and really the main battle on the track, I think, is probably that one for about 4th place, is it? There's the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, all separated by quite a few bike lengths. There's 4th, no, definitely no battle there at all.
That's George Greenough coming across the line now. Here's the battle for 4th now.
There it is, yeah.
Justin Rose and Connor Swire. They're separated by, it was half a second, it's now still 0.583.
Battle behind them, Corkett and Russo. That's just changed places actually. Russo's gone past on Corkett that particular time, so fair play to Tony. He's showing Darren that no, I'm the champion. I'm the one who gets to get another gold medal to take home. Tony Kilty is it up next?
Yep, that's right.
And then Andy Firth,
who's looking good at the moment for a 3rd in the Extremes.
I'll be happy with that. Andy, a former winner in the Extremes, and Andy would be the first one to put his hand in the air and go, that was a lucky result in the very tricky conditions at Snetterham. But hey, you can only work to what's in front of you, and if it's tricky conditions in front of you and you have the right tyres on at the right time, then away you go. A couple of drops on a couple of the cameras as well. Nothing major yet. Still just looking at that window, it seems to be our bellwether, and it's not too bad. Yeah. You can almost stare at a bit.
It's yeah, you can say there's a few more.
It's not quite enough to drizzle off the windows, is it? That's the problem.
Well, there goes Tyler Donovan. The last lap flag is out, and look at the gap between James Fern and Clinton Wood. It was 1.088. It's now 0.695. So it's closed it up by just shy of 0.4 of a second. Has Clinton Wood. Oh, he's down at Redgate. Unfortunately, Clinton Wood is just lost the rear at Redgate there, and there's a shower of sparks. He is up and okay, but unfortunately, Clinton Wood down and out of the race on the final lap of a podium position. That means that now it's Justin Rose and Connor Swire fighting for a podium position.
Okay.
And we've got another one down at Redgate as well, Keith. Ryder is up and okay.
I wonder if there's a little bit of moisture on the circuit there or something like that. Or if it's just a coincidence that we've lost 2 riders in this particular lap. Now, is that a flag showing down there?
Yeah, yellow flag down there at Redgate.
Yeah, obviously the yellows are waving away to give a bit of a warning. You never know what's happened, whether it was a deterioration in track condition. We're not seeing a flag to indicate that at all.
No, there's a lot more rain on the window here. But
yeah, it's not really heavy though, is it?
No.
It's still, honestly, if you're doing 150 miles an hour on your visor, it does look like it's raining. But then if you look at the tyre in front of you, if you have a tyre in front of you, you'll see it's not too bad at all. So the marshals all rushing out there to go and retrieve the stricken machinery. And obviously the checkered flag will be going out now. And there goes Tyler Donovan to claim yet another win.
And that means that he is officially now the 2025.
Yeah, yes, officially.
TW's, Thunder TBR Performance Thunderbike Ultra Champion.
Yep. Let's have a quick look
Okay, so Darren Corkett hasn't come through into sector number 2 either. Tony Russo is heading down the back straight now, so let's have a look. It's Tyler Donovan, James Fern and Connor Swire. So Connor then taking another podium place here in the Thunderbike Ultra Championship, and he took that podium by 0.1 of a second over Justin Rose. Next up, it's Tony Russo and Andrew Firth. So Andy Firth is second in the Thunderbike Extremes, and it could well be that Darren Corkett is over there at Redgate as well, because there goes Tony Kilty to round out the top 5 in the Thunderbike Ultras, and David Abraham not going through into the second sector either.